What's going on, everybody? I wanted to take a minute to start or do a video for somebody that asked how to do email campaigns using the CRM. So in order to do that, I wanted to go ahead and just try to do a quick video, share my screen, and kind of show you how to go about doing it as basic as possible. So let me go ahead and share my screen for you. Boom. So hopefully now you guys can see my screen. And we are in the marketing tab. So if you go to the CRM, you go to the marketing tab, and I'm gonna click on it. It'll take you here. Matter of fact, let me get out of it and then kind of show you how it goes, and then we'll go back. So if you click on marketing, like so, it'll take you to the screen, which is where your social media management or social planner is, templates, triggers, and all that other stuff. So if you go over to where it says emails, in the drop down, you'll see campaigns and templates. All right, first we're going to start with templates to kind of get you a basic infrastructure or foundation of how to kind of start the process. So if you click on templates, this is where you have the ability to create a template that you want to send out in mass quantity to, potential clients. I already have some created, and I'm going to show you how to kind of do that. So first of all, you can go over to new over in the right-hand corner, blue sign, our blue box here. It says new. You can create a template from an existing campaign, from email marketing templates, blank template, or you can import one. So I'm going to kind of show you kind of like some of the things that you can use. I usually will create one myself, or I will use a ready-made template. So let's do email marketing templates. If you click on here, it'll give you options of different templates you can use in certain categories, right? So in using any one of these, you can take it out and you can use it as a template, and you can recreate it, or you can make any adjustments that you need to. Also, if you go up here, and these are just the most popular ones here, you can also put most recent, but what you can also do is you can type in kind of a category and see if it actually has a template for it. So I will go ahead and put in cleaning, and I think it only has one template in there, and that's this one right here. So if I click on the eye right here, you can kind of preview what the template looks like, right? So it has pictures, it has different things, and you can make any type of adjustments to it as you want to. It also has custom values in here that kind of helps to make it more personal to each person that you're sending it to. So if you are familiar with custom values, get familiar with custom values. It'll help personalize each one of your emails or any types of communication that you do with people using the CRM. So if you want to actually use this specific template, you can click continue over here in the right corner, and it will start to auto-populate the template. The last time I tried it, it kind of went really, really slow. We'll see if it goes through. And it does go through. So now that you have it, you can give it a name. I usually give my templates a name and a number. So I'll put, let's say, 1.1 template. It just makes it easier for me to kind of find if I want to go back and search, and make sure you always click save when you're doing it. So now if you want to go in and change anything, like for instance, if I want to change the logo, because I don't want that there, I want my own logo. So I'll upload my logo from here, and you can make any adjustments that you need to this over here with the width and the height. Look like the width is fine. So if I want to change the height of it, I just keep increasing it, or I can go in and type in, say, like 75, and it will change the height. And you can try to kind of play around with it and see what works best for you, right? And you can change this to whatever you want to, but that's where you can do all of that at. So let's say, for instance, we've gotten all of this taken care of. Let's put my logo down here also. Go back to it here. Boom. Let's change this to 50. Matter of fact, no, let's change that to 100. I want it a little bit bigger, and you can see it a little bit clearer, more clear. So here you go. That's how it looks. Let's click Save Template, right? So once we save the template, we can now go back and use that template that we just saved. So now, remember I said I like to put numbers and stuff. It makes it easier to find my templates. Now I can go here, look and see this is the template that I'm looking for. This is the one that I want to use, right? So if you go over here to the three dots, you can preview the template. We don't need to do that. We've already seen it. We just created it. So there's no need to do that. We can clone it if we want to make another copy and kind of make it specific to a certain niche. Like for instance, we can make it specific to law offices or to auto car, car dealerships, to churches, and you can create different templates to kind of be specific to each niche of cleaning client that you're trying to look for. That way it makes it a little bit more personalized. So it seems like you sent an email directly to them for them. So everybody seems important, and it makes them seem, okay, well, this was directed right to me. Okay. So also you can share this, you can move to a folder, all this other stuff that you can do. But the one thing you want to do, and the reason for this video is to create a campaign. So we're going to use that template. We're going to create a campaign. Once you click on that, up here, it'll kind of preview or take you back to this screen where you have your template. You can go to the right where it says send or schedule, and that's the one you want to press. You press send or schedule. Now you have a selection of options that you can choose from. Send now, if you want to send it now, you can click send now. You can schedule it. So if you click schedule, if you click on that, it gives you options of when you want to actually schedule sending this specific email campaign. Dealing with a lot of emails, say for instance, over 100, 200, 300 or whatsoever emails, I usually choose batch scheduling because you don't want to overwhelm the system with how many emails you're sending out. And you don't want it to flag you as you're sending out mass emails. Sometimes it doesn't. It kind of has an issue with you sending so many emails at once. So I've learned to keep it below, I think, around 175. So I usually keep it around 150 when I use batch scheduling. So I'll use batch scheduling. I'll decide what day I want this actual campaign to start. And I want it to start, let's say, for instance, let's do it on Saturday, and you click confirm, and you'll see that that's on there. And actually, I believe if I go back, you can put what time you want it to start also. It doesn't really matter to me, but let's put 12 noon. See if that pops in or if I have to type. Oh, so let me go back. So I have to scroll up. Let's go to 12. Here. There we go. So now you see it's up here. You have on the 14th of September at 12 o'clock or 12 noon. That's the day. So we confirm, and you'll see it change right here. Okay. So now we have that. Now the batch quantity, remember I said anything under 175 is probably good. I usually stick with 150. So I'll pick 150. So that means how many emails are going to get sent all at once is 150 is the max that it's going to do it. And then you can have it depending on how many you're sending. If you're only sending 150, I don't think you really need to do that. You can put something here, but it really isn't necessary if you're sending less than that. But if you're sending like 500, 600 emails all at once, you want to kind of spread them out over a period of time. Here you can put, for instance, for really large email campaigns, you may want to do it over a period of time, over a certain number of days. So right here where it has the days of the week, you can select what days you want to actually do that on. I don't know if it's really necessary for this instance because we're not really sending that many emails, but that's an option that you have. You can specify a start and a start time. I mean, a start and an end time. You can start at 12 p.m., which is how you have it set up already. And then you can end it at a certain time. So what it'll do is, if you have it set for, let's say, for instance, you have it set to start at 12 and end at 1. Let's say 2, start at 12 and end at 2. And then you have it set to repeat after every 30 minutes or after every hour. You're only going to get a certain number of email pushes within that period of time. So you can decide how long that window is that you're actually sending emails out, right? And that's where you can do this at. I usually kind of change. I keep it till a couple of hours. It just really depends. It's up to you what you decide to do. All right. So moving down, when you get down to sender email. So sender email is you. So this is what the person that's receiving the email is going to see as the person that sent that to them. So who is sending that email to them? That's you or whoever you want it to go to. I'm sorry, whoever you want them to know is sending it. So I usually just put my business email. You can put here the user email here. User is normally me, but whoever is doing it, for instance, if I have somebody else in my staff, it'll be sent from them. If I have, say, for instance, a virtual assistant, it will be sent from their email. So whoever the user is for this specific campaign, that's whose email is going to actually show up. And I believe if you change it, I believe you can actually put in, let's see if it'll work. Okay, good. So you can actually type in the email also. So I can put in my business email, which is admin@squeakyclean1911.com. So that's already a verified email, as you can see with the little check mark and email verified. So I can put that, or like I said, you can use a custom value and you can put user or a specific person that you want the sender or the receiver to see that email coming from, if that makes sense. Optional right here, sender name. You can put your name here or a name. So I'll put maybe whatever. You can put whatever you want to. You can add a subject line here. Let's say Columbia's most trusted cleaning company, right? And I always spell company wrong when I'm trying to type that and client. I jack that up all the time. But anyway, so that's going to be the subject. So in every email that goes out, the subject line is going to say Columbia's, well, should be said Columbia's most trusted email or cleaning company, right? Another optional thing is the preview text, pre-header text. This will be used as the preview text that displays in some email clients. You can do that. I don't really do it, but you can do it if you want to. Now, this is the best part right here, or the most important part. Who are you sending this email campaign to? So you have to have created a list. Well, you don't have to have. It makes it easier if you have created smart lists to be able to go and use those smart lists in a campaign. So for instance, I have smart lists for different niches of potential clients. And I have a list of their emails. So what I do is, and one thing that I use, and I can kind of show you in another email or another video, where I use D7 Lead Finder. I'm not an affiliate of theirs. It's just something that I use to find emails. Now, if you're in an automations course, you have the ability of finding the phone numbers to pretty much any company that's in the continental United States. I'm not sure if it goes further than that, but I know any company that's a registered company in the United States, I can find their phone number from what I learned in the automations course. So in the automations course, you have the ability to get thousands upon thousands of phone numbers to be able to utilize to contact potential clients, to promote, to advertise, and all this other stuff. But that's their phone numbers. Now, how do you get their email addresses? Well, I use, like I said, D7 Lead Finder to get their email addresses for different companies, and I break it down into niches. And if you saw in the group today, AJ put out a document that used AI to create a list of niches for cleaning companies or for companies that a commercial cleaning company would kind of target as a potential client. So now what I'm going to do, and like I said, that'll be in another video, I'm going to utilize D7 Lead Finder to get emails for each one of those and create different smart lists for each individual niche so that I can do a campaign for each individual niche over a period of time. So if you think about that on a bigger level, that's thousands upon thousands of kind of cold contact to people about the cleaning services that you provide and offering you know walk through consultations and just kind of reaching out to let them know, hey, we're here, we're a cleaning company in your area, and we are available. And if you're looking for a cleaning company, we're here. So you're reaching out to people just like that from using that list that AJ gave us. If you're in an automations group, the numbers, you can call them or you can use D7 Lead Finder to get all these emails. So that was a long story, but we're going to get to keep moving forward. So I use D7 Lead Finder to come up with all these emails, and I created a smart list for emails for specific niches. So I'm going to you can choose contacts, or you can choose contacts and you can actually select what specific contacts you want this email campaign to go to, or you can use a smart list. I have a smart list. I'll click on this plus sign right here. And here are the smart lists that I have, but I actually created a smart list that has emails. So if I scroll down and you see here as email, warehouse, Columbia, property management, apartment complexes, and I'm going to build that list even more. And these are full of emails that I have. So let's go with property management. Let's click on it. And if you look here, it'll pop up and it shows 316 contacts. So remember, I did 150 per sending. So 150. So about two times and some change, it's going to send out these emails, right? So now I have all that established. If I move down, it says should contacts added to the smart list between now and then, or sorry, between now and the send date time be included in the campaign. You can put yes, yes, include them. So if you add, what that's saying is if you add anybody else to this list by the time this is sent, do I want the CRM to add them to the list? So instead of being 316, to be 317, 318, however many I add to the list. So that's all. I'll put yes, you can put no, it really doesn't matter. Next thing you do, track clicks. If you like to pay attention to kind of understand the statistics of how things are going, how many opens, how many times it's being bounced and people aren't opening and it's just getting deleting and stuff like that. I like to see the statistics. So now you can use those statistics to figure out what's working, what's not working, and kind of tweak it a little bit to get more of a better rate of return. So I'll click track the clicks. UTM, you can do that. I don't. It's a little bit much, so I don't really worry about the UTM tracking, but you can if you want to. And then you click schedule. Once you click schedule, and I'm not going to do it now because I'm not actually trying to send this out. You click schedule, and then it will go out to everybody in that list. So hopefully this helps you understand how to utilize the CRM and the emailing campaign portion of it. Also being able to utilize the D7 Lead Finder to come up with emails. So if you don't already have emails for your contacts, you can create separate niches or separate smart lists to be able to send emails to people directly according to what category they fit in. So hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I will promote, if you're not in the automations, the Cleaning Business Automations group, make sure you get into it because like I said in the post, if you combine what you learn in the automations group with being able to get all these phone numbers and then being able to include an email kind of program to get all these emails, the amount of people that you can reach is astronomical. So now you can utilize all these contacts to bring in your virtual assistants, your cold callers, and all this other stuff to improve the amount of people that you actually reach with cold calls and email campaigns and stuff like that to kind of grow and improve your business. So hopefully this helps. Reach out, let me know if this benefits you. Definitely reach out if there's anything else I can help you with, and I can put out a video to kind of teach you how to do. So with that being said, you guys have a wonderful day, and catch you on the next side.